certain of. You can take it to Bovada. Hey,
So you're
Bovada,
right.
if you want to go ahead and sponsor us, just let us know.
You want to put $10 on this?
I would probably put 10. You really want to put? Well, we can't. I would bet you a milkshake.
Yeah, we're not right because we're not gambling money on the air.
No, we do not gamble money on this
Yeah, we do not
podcast.
gamble on money on the air.
You and I will talk after the show.
That's
okay?
right.
All right.
Better
okay.
have $10.
All right, there we go.
No.
What? No input? All right, hello.
Give my money.
What you got, buddy?
Oh, I just went in on
You
it.
just got to jump on. Okay, we'll talk after the show too.
Okay.
We'll talk after the show. We'll get our stuff together.
You know,
I was like, I want a milkshake.
I would like to point out that he has stated that we will talk after the show, but
Yes.
after every one of these, we end up talking. That we haven't had a show where we just shut up and just everybody walks out.
Well, that's
So,
true.
Saying that we'll talk after the show is implied.
That's true. Touche, salesman. So I'm gonna tell everybody a little something that will not be a surprise for you. Okay.
All right.
Roger Goodell is the biggest, slimiest piece of monkey shit hypocrite in the history of sports. Okay?
Wow.
When St. Louis was doggedly fighting and trying to keep their St. Louis Rams, he wrote to Dave Peacock a couple days before the big meeting with the St. Louis aldermen to get the stadium financing approved, and said to Dave Peacock, I'm sorry, you said the $300 million was going to be guaranteed by the NFL, but it's not. I'm paraphrasing here, but that is not within the bounds of whatever the NFL. I said NHL. I meant to say NFL. This is not within the bounds of what NFL will do. You know what he just did? Quote. So basically, the big story is the Chargers have decided to stay in San Diego for at least this season, and may move next season out with the Rams, okay? So check this out. Quote, we are very supportive of the decision by Dean Spanos, owner of the Chargers, to continue his efforts in San Diego and work with local leaders to develop a permanent stadium solution. Here's the big quote. NFL ownership has committed $300 million to assist in the cost of building a new stadium in San Diego. I have pledged the league's full support in helping Dean to fulfill his goal. So this slimy piece of shit, this bastard-ass mother effer, says he's going to give $300 million to Dean Spanos, but is not going to give $300 million to the wonderful city of St. Louis to keep the Rams. So Goodell, go F yourself. I'm flipping off the mic right now. Double barrel fisted. I hope that someone finds you and anally rapes you with a very large dildo with big spikes on the end of it.
And there it is. Wow.
Our explicit tag went from explicit to just don't listen. Just
And that is the Average Joe Sports Report right there.
It just sounds like the Average Joe sex report.
Angry sex.
Right. Wait, is there any other kind?
He likes to have the angry sex.
I always have it. Okay, so what do we got?
We got pet peeves, man.
We got pet peeves.
We got a lot of pet peeves.
Today's discussion subject, pet peeves, those things that make you so mad.
They totally
those things
piss me
that
off.
aggravate you. And let's go round robin with this. Phil, pet peeve.
Okay, being late.
Yes.
My thing is if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me explain. This is one of my pet peeves, but it's also one that I'm very, very guilty of. And the only reason I call this out is right now, I'm looking at the comments in our live chat, and I know that my boss is going to jump in here with this is a freeze issue. Because I am consistently, and it's like usually by like 2 or 3 minutes, but it's gotten to the point, yeah, look, we're watching the comments like wait, hold on, there's one from Diana. Wait for it. It's coming. I know it's coming. But yes, I'm habitually late, and I just don't understand it. Like, I will get from point A, and somewhere between point A and point B, I have this delay. Like, there's just something will happen. It's guaranteed.
Gotcha.
Andrew, pet peeve.
All right. When mainly parents say their kid is a certain age going on the next age.
Oh,
so when a parent or when anyone, when a kid says it, they're a kid.
Right.
I'm gonna have a lot of extra patience when a kid says, I'm 7 going on 8. Because they should know how to count.
Right. Or
okay?
I'm 7.5.
Right. And I'm totally fine with that. But when I have an adult who has had a child, is a parent, and they go, yeah, little Johnny is 6 and he's going on 7. It's like, no shit. Really? He's 6 and he's going to be 7? Get the F out of here. I thought he was 6 going on 25. I'm so glad that you told me how to count from 6 to 7.
I appreciate you telling me
I
how numbers
appreciate you
work.
telling me this. But seriously, it's like, why do people even say that? He's not 6 going on 40. He's 6 going on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how it goes.
Now, I'm going to tell you what the parent and the kids age thing that kills me.
Yeah.
I hate it when people break it down into fractions and they're like, how old is your child? Well, he's 36 months. No, he is 3.
He is 3 years old.
He is 3. Shut up.
Let me ask you a question in relation to that. When do you think the time should be when you stop referring to a child's age in months and start referring
1 year.
One?
One
I
year.
think 2 years.
No.
I think 2
1
years is acceptable, although a bit excessive. But I think
When
One-
that child turns 12 months
1 year.
old, he is 1 year
Thank
old.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. End of story. That is how numbers and fractions and things work, okay?
I'm 4 and a quarter
when you
years
have
old.
a half and a half and you put them together, you do not have 2 halves, you have 1 whole, okay?
Now, I will be okay if they said something like 1 year and 2 months, but that year better be in there.
That you
They
better
can't
be
say
in this, I'm
14
going to whoop
months.
your ass.
They can't say 14 months.
Right,
They have
right.
to say 1 year, 2 months.
Exactly.
And truthfully, I believe that it should only be said like that if said to a medical professional, a
Okay.
pediatrician,
I agree.
or
There
you
something
go.
like
I
that.
agree.
When you're in the store shopping and somebody says, "How old is your kid?" My kid is 1.53 years old. No, I will kick you in the teeth. All right, shut up.
Good for you. Phil, what you got, buddy?
Okay, I absolutely hate being told to do something as opposed to being asked to do something. Now, of course, I work. I have a
Right.
boss. They tell me what to do, but my boss doesn't phrase it as "go do this."
Right.
Would you mind doing this? I know it's directed, then I still have to do it.
Right.
But it's the difference between being told and being asked.
Would you mind or would you please do this for me?
Exactly.
Could you see your way towards this? Could you do this?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Just a simple phrase.
It's a bit of courtesy.
Go
Right.
do this. Would you do this?
Right.
And
There you go.
My boss approaches it differently. He basically tells me I need these things done. So it doesn't really kind of fall into either bracket. It's
Right.
it's not a direct command.
It's a statement.
Nor is it a question. It's one of those I need these things done. And I know that if that's part of my job.
Right,
So,
right.
if you need these things done, and, he goes out service calls and does these
Right.
things or whatnot. So if you're telling me that you need these things done and you're not around to do them, it's implied
Right.
that I should be doing these things.
Get off your ass, go do it.
Right. And I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All right. Here's one that I experience at work. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So at the new building that my company just moved into, they have those doors where you can either, you push it a little bit and then the motor takes over and finishes opening them.
Right.
And on the side of the wall, it's got those, handicap plates. You
Right.
slap it and both
Right.
the doors open.
Right. Right.
What pisses me off is when a perfectly healthy bitch
Wow.
slaps the damn handicap thing and opens both doors like, I'm the queen, open the door. It's like, you stupid healthy bitch. Just push the freaking door open and walk through it.
Well, hold on.
Besides the fact that it is a waste of electricity to open both doors, I hate that they're there in the first place, but I see the reason why.
Yes.
But the fact that you are effectively wasting electricity to open the door just because you felt you don't even have to push with your arms. You just lean into it with your shoulder and it will open for you. You don't have to go there and see the pad, just go and slap it.
But hold on.
Okay, what am I holding on to?
It's one of those cool things. Like, let me
No.
explain.
No.
Let me
No.
explain.
No.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Nope.
Let me explain.
All right.
Let's say you go up to a water fountain. You see the water is coming out like a neon blue color. It's water. It's healthy, but it's blue because it's got this little LED light on it. So, you've seen those
Okay,
where it colors
yeah,
the water
uh-huh.
and whatnot. Okay. Would you or would you not turn that light on? Would you or would you not, even if you weren't thirsty, just to press the button to see the lighted water?
I'll tell you why I would. Because LED lights are very energy efficient.
so basically, we need to come up with a more energy efficient handicap door
No.
before.
Perfectly healthy, lazy people just need to learn
now,
to like push the door open.
What if it's a pool door and your hands are full?
Well, there's an exception to that. I'm talking about somebody who has a backpack on and the strap is on both shoulders, so it's not like they're kind of, they got it on one and it's difficult to carry, and they're just kind of like, oh, this is really going to be difficult, so I'm going to use my one free hand. I'm talking about somebody who has 2 perfectly good legs, 2 perfectly good arms, nothing encumbering them.
Okay.
Those are the people I have the problem with. That I want to just jump and beat the shit out of, even though they're women. I find that women do it more than men. That's been my personal experience. I'm not saying that all women do it. I'm saying these are the personal experiences I have gone through, and it has predominantly been women who do this as opposed to men.
Gotcha.
All right, Freeze.
Andrew, Diana says, put LED lights on the handicap door and you'll push it.
Yes! She's going to end up getting her own show. I can already
Hell
see
yeah.
that. She is going to get her own show.
All right, what else we got, man?
Well, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
People who chew with their mouths open and people that burp or belch while I'm eating. While I'm eating in front of you. We are at the table. And all of a sudden you look like, oh my God.
Like one of those massive mouth opens.
Right, like there's chunks and shit flying out. And I want to throat chop every person that does this. I cannot stand for people to burp or belch while I'm eating. Once I'm done eating, I don't care. Let it fly. Let it come out both ends if you have to. Okay? But while I'm eating, while I'm in the process of ingestion, no.
I got to throw something out there. Okay. What if you have this massive belch coming up, and you have taken every potential precaution to not outwardly expel the noise and everything, but you still have like a...
You owe me the cost of that meal.
Really?
Yes.
If you've done everything possible to prevent it from coming out, and it still comes out, because let's face it, you can only hold your gas for so long before you explode.
You either
or crap
owe me
your
the
pants.
cost of one meal, or you have to sit back with your mouth open while I chuck little Beano pellets at you and try to make it in like a basketball.
What if it just is uncontrollable and you apologize immediately afterwards?
10% off the cost of the meal.
Okay, that's acceptable. I'll take that.
I'm sorry.
I'll take that. 10%.
I'm really big on this.
Okay, 10%. Okay. What you got, Philly?
Drivers who do not use turn signals.
Oh, God! Yes! Yes! Can you feel that, honey? Huh? Huh? Huh?
I'm going to need you to stop driving behind me. Because I'm bad for that.
Oh.
I'm horrible for that.
I would beat the crap out of you.
You got to catch me.
I would catch you. In my beat-up old car, I would find a way to catch you. I'd install some software on your phone so I could track you. Like some creeper. All right, I like that one. Phil, I like that one.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, how about this? This is something that absolutely drives me nuts. People who don't wash their hands after using the restroom. Okay, if you touch your Johnson, even if you don't touch your Johnson, because I understand that there are some guys who, like they zip and they just they like use their underwear as like a rubber glove to kind of flip it out.
Carry a pair of tongs in their back pocket.
Right. They never actually touch their Johnson. But the problem is they're touching their crotchal area. Okay?
Wow.
If you touch your crotchal area or wipe your beehole, you should have the freaking courtesy to go and wash your hands. And you must use soap. Putting water over your hands is not washing your hands.
Hold on.
Okay.
What if you wash your Johnson?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So you have to wash your hands.
So wait, you wash your Johnson before you go.
Doesn't matter because there's still bacteria.
It's a clean Johnson.
There's still bacteria in your crotchal region.
Crotchal region.
Your crotchal region.
The thumb zone.
Exactly.
It's my no place.
Exactly. All right, Freeze. What you got, brother?
I've got two people that misuse.
I'm so leery of the
phrases.
songs in my house
Right.
now.
I've got two. People who say no offense, and people who say literally when nothing they mean is like they're like literally scared to death.
I literally crap my pants when I heard that. It's like, well, did you have a change of clothes?
Right.
It's like, no. Well, then you didn't literally just do that. I don't care if you're in a sterile. Right. Diana, I don't care if you're in a sterile. It doesn't matter. You still have bacteria and funk in the crotchal region. Anyway, please go ahead.
Okay. And the other one is people that say no offense. And when in all actuality, what that says to me, when somebody says no offense, but okay, what I hear is I need to find the easiest way to